Alright guys, a quick update on my Shubunkin Goldfish. As you remember, I was talking about maybe moving on from the two big females. So I put them up for sale on a couple sites, and I don't think anybody was interested. No one really replied or had any interest in them. So I asked my local fish store, and this is the guy I always buy a lot of stuff off of, if he was interested in them, and he said he was. And I asked him, well, what could I get for them? And it's like a joke. You guys wouldn't believe how bad it is where I live. They don't give you anything. Those two big nice females, he goes, we could give you $5 store credit each. I about started laughing because when I bought them, they went on eBay. The seller had them on there at an auction, and they started out at $50 each plus $50 shipping. And it was when they first put the fish up for sale, and I guess maybe they were trying to get rid of all the Shubunkin that they had in their ponds, because I think maybe they're gonna just sell koi. But anyway, I contacted them and said, oh, could you just put a buy it now? And they did. So I wound up getting them both for $150 shipped. And then they started putting more and more up, and I kind of got the best looking ones. There were a couple that looked just as good, but they took like weeks to put them up because that's how many fish they had. But all the other fish were on auction, and they were going like $150, $200 each for fish that didn't look as nice. So I really got a deal on them. They were worth a lot. I probably could have got for the both of them like at least $200 or $300, maybe even, for them. They were that nice. But to offer me, and I've been going to this store for God knows how long, like 15 years, to be the nerve of them to offer me $5 each store credit. I got mad at the guy. I said, you know what? I've been supporting you guys for 15 years, and every time I bring something in, you give me like a decent amount, or sometimes they don't give you nothing at all. And I said, this is ridiculous. It's like an embarrassment to me. I told them, you know what? I've been going to you guys for all this time. Why should I support you? When I got something to sell or bring back, you don't want to give me nothing for it. And the God's honest truth, guys, I brought them 6 piranhas I had, if you remember the red belly ones. They gave me for them all like $50, and I seen them selling them for like $80 each. That's how big they were, like the size of your hand. And also, what else did I give them? My Caribe piranha, because I just wanted to get out of them at the time. I think he gave me like $90 or $80 for it, and the next day I see it up for sale for $600, and they sold it, because they sell all over the world, sold it in like 2 or 3 days. So I remember going in there, oh, that sold quick. Yeah, he thought I didn't see the price, because he thought he didn't have the price on in the store. He had it on his website. So I'm like, what an SOB. He made like 6 times the money off me just on that one fish. The other piranha, he made a killing. And all the other fish in between, the warus, the severns, all that stuff, I seen him on his site, and he had them, like, for instance, I think he gave me like $125 for all my severns, warus, and everything. And what a joke. I remember seeing the severns in his store on the website for $200 each. The warus, I forgot, I think they were like $150 each, so he made a killing off me. But to offer me $5 for them goldfish was like such an insult. I told him I'm not even buying nothing, I'm not getting anything from you anymore. Or basically, why should I support them when they don't support you? It's a joke, and you're giving them fish that are healthy as a bug, and they're buying them for top price off the wholesalers, and they're sick as hell. Every time I bought a fish off them, you gotta treat them with medication because that's how bad they are. So I've had it, and I'm not buying anything off them anymore. Too bad for them, and I'm gonna spread the word around. The heck with them. Well, there was good news after all that. You know, I didn't get anything for the fish. I gave them to my brother, and he was happy to get them. He has a tank of goldfish. And it's funny, you put them in there and they're wanting to lay eggs already. He's like, oh, I don't really want to breed them. So I said, well, see what happens. They'll probably wind up all the fish just eating the eggs. But at least they went to a real good home. Can't argue with that. So that's what happened with them. I'm glad my brother got them. I'd rather give them away to my brother than give them to the guy for $5 each store credit. That gives you, basically he's giving you like $2 for them, because that's, you know how much they mark them up. That's ridiculous. So I guess I won't be selling him any of the babies anytime soon. It's a joke. But that's how it is here where I live in New Jersey. They just don't want to give you nothing. They want them on like a rehoming thing. They just give them all for free. Sure, that's nice. Like I said, all them Waroos in Severns, you give them to them for nothing hardly, and they put them up for $200 each. What the hell is that? That's ridiculous. Look at these guys are chasing the female around already again. And this is the Sonky female. She just laid eggs. I got them. Actually, let me bring you by it. And this time I'm trying something different. They're in this Tupperware. And I'm letting the algae grow like crazy. That's why it looks brown. Well, green over here. I'm leaving this light on all day long. For, let's see, it's 8 o'clock now. It'll be on till like 8 or 9 at night. So I figured maybe it'll eat the algae. I just fed them some Sierra, the fry food, and also brine shrimp. And that's why this is all foaming up over here. And that's bright. It's overexposed. But none have died yet. They're in here, but they're small. Let me see if I can get them. I'm going to have to lower this. Hold on, guys. There we go. Maybe you can see them. Let me see if I go. Yeah, here they are. They're small. It's funny when I look from the side of the tank, well, the Tupperware, they all look white looking. So that's kind of odd. Usually they're like dark and like funny, but they're young. They're only a couple weeks old, so we'll see. Who knows? Maybe it'll be white, black, and orange. That's the hopes. But yeah, you can see over here, look at all the algae growing. I figure maybe they'll munch on it, so I'm leaving it. Let it get like this. I usually change the water when I always have them, like every other day. But I said, you know what? That wasn't working. I'm leaving this, believe it or not, once a week like my tanks. And obviously you can see the filter sponge there, the pre-filter's getting plugged every other day. I have to clean all that or else this little filter slows down. But other than that, once a week I'm going to do it. I mean, if they get bigger, I'll do it twice or something. But I'm going to leave it just like this because you want to know why? This is like what my pond's like, all algae and like kind of murky. I'm going to leave it just like it. And who knows, I may even put them out in the pond when it warms up if they get bigger. So we'll have to wait and see. But let me go back to these other guys. Oh, we're in the dark. Yep. So now I only have the Sonky Gold pair, the original one. This guy, the male. Well, and now he's had a picture. His two sons. This one here. And that one. And I have from them 2 females, and there's another thing. You can see the one here got big. The other one, if you guys remember, that was like all orange with some black. I had to put that one down again because all its gills, when viewed from the top, I'm like, why do they look sunken in the covers? And then when they would swim away from me, you would see one of the gill plates like open and curled like crazy. So I took it out, put it in a little container, actually a plastic little, I guess it's like a 1/4 gallon, I don't know, that container so I could see what it looks like. Got the magnifying glass out, and sure enough, you could see inside its gill. It didn't cover. It was open. So I said, you know what? Another deformity. And I had to put it down. Sucks. So out of all them fry, all you're left with is that one. It looks like it's pretty good. It looks normal. So I'll hold on to that one. Maybe I could breed it back to the Sankies because it is half Sanky gold. We'll see. I'm not like gonna go crazy. But I still have the 2 Sankies, this one here, that one, the original ones, 2 males, and just that 1 female, but I do have all their fry over there, so obviously, if you hold on to something, you'll probably get more than likely a female out of it, so I'm not worried. I'm not going to go crazy breeding this year. I wasn't even going to breed this year, and this one laid eggs, so I just kept some just to see, so... And actually it kind of worked out because I moved on from the big one, so it all worked out. They went to my brother. The store ain't getting nothing from me anymore. If they want to be assholes in plain English, let them be. You know, it ain't one-sided where I buy stuff from them all the time, and then when you need to sell something or you know, even a store credit that's decent, what they're worth, but they ain't willing to do that. They want to insult you and give you for them big fish $5 credit. And if anyone remembers what they looked like, that's a joke. But anyway, guys, I just want to let you know what happened with these 2 big girls. They're gone with my brother and everything worked out. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Hit the notification button for more videos. Hit that like button. It all helps me out. Comment too if you could. Later, guys. Thanks.